If you have an interview coming up for Amazon's ML Data Associate I role or any AI ML Data Annotation role, this one video is all you need. I'm going to walk you through the exact questions they ask in 3 rounds: technical, HR, and managerial. Plus, I'll show you the one framework, STAR, that will help you answer almost every scenario-based question they throw at you, and apply link available in the description. Let's get into it. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, I make videos to help freshers crack interviews and land jobs faster, so hit subscribe if that's you. Today's video is about the ML Data Associate I role at Amazon. It's an 11-month direct contract based out of Chennai, and it's a great entry point into the AI ML industry, even if you don't have prior experience. I've broken the entire interview down into a slide deck, and I'll walk you through every single question and answer on screen. Let's start with understanding the role itself. Section 1. Understanding the role. First things first, before any interview, you need to know what you're actually applying for. What do you know about the ML Data Associate I role? This is an 11-month direct contract on Amazon's own payroll. Your job is to annotate, meaning label, audio, image, video, and text data. This directly helps improve Amazon's AI and ML models. You'll be maintaining high quality and productivity following strict SOPs and handling confidential customer data. What is data annotation? In simple words, it's the process of labeling or tagging data like images, audio, video, or text so that a machine learning model can understand patterns in that data and learn from it. Why is data annotation important in machine learning? Because it directly improves AI accuracy, it helps train the models, it reduces prediction errors, and it creates the high-quality datasets that every ML model depends on. Now here a tip. These first 3 questions are just to check your basic understanding. Don't overthink them. Keep your answers short, clear, and confident. Section 2. Experience and quality mindset. Next, they'll test how you approach quality and consistency because this job is repetitive by nature, and Amazon wants to know you won't get sloppy. Have you worked with image, audio, text, or video annotation before? If you're a fresher, don't panic here. You can say, although I don't have professional experience, I understand the concepts, and I'm a quick learner. I'm confident I can follow Amazon's SOPs and deliver accurate results. How would you ensure high quality while doing repetitive work? Talk about double-checking your work, staying focused, following the SOPs strictly, avoiding assumptions, and reviewing before you submit. How do you prioritize quality versus speed? This is an important one. Always say quality comes first, because inaccurate data directly hurts the ML model. Once your accuracy is solid, that's when you work on improving speed. Remember this pattern. Amazon's whole culture is built around ownership and high standards, so almost every answer should circle back to accuracy first, speed second. Section 3. Handling ambiguity and errors. Now here's where they test your judgment in tricky situations. What is ground truth data? Simple definition, it's accurately labeled data used as the correct reference for training and evaluating machine learning models. What would you do if the SOP instructions are confusing? Never say you'd guess. Say you'd read carefully, refer to the documentation, ask your team lead, and raise a query through the proper channel. What would you do if you find incorrect annotations done by another employee? This one trips people up. The right answer is, verify first, then report it through the proper channel. Never change someone else's work without permission, and always stay professional. Notice the theme across all of these: verify, escalate, follow process. Don't ever say you take matters into your own hands. Section 4. Ownership under pressure. What would you do if you couldn't meet today's target? Inform your manager early, explain the reason, keep working, and ask for support if you need it. The one thing you should never say is that you'd hide the delay. What would you do if your quality score starts dropping? This is about ownership. Say you'd review your mistakes honestly, ask for feedback, practice, and actively work to improve. Amazon really values this kind of self-accountability. Why is confidentiality important at Amazon? Because it protects customer trust, safeguards sensitive information, ensures compliance, and protects the company's reputation. Section 5. Adaptability and Data Safety. What would you do if you accidentally exposed confidential data? Report it immediately, inform your manager, and follow company policy. Again, never hide a mistake. How comfortable are you working with changing instructions? Say you're very comfortable. You adapt quickly, read updates carefully, and keep learning as SOPs evolve. Are you comfortable working flexible shifts, including weekends? The job description literally asks for this, so your answer should be a confident yes. Section 6. Tools and Technical Depth. Now, here's something extra I added that most prep guides miss, some real technical concepts they might test you on, especially since this is an ML adjacent role. Inter-annotator agreement. This measures how consistently different annotators label the same piece of data. High agreement means the guidelines are clear. Low agreement is a signal to clarify the SOP. Common annotation types, bounding boxes and segmentation for images and video, transcription and speaker labeling for audio, and entity or sentiment tagging for text. How to avoid bias while annotating? Follow the SOP exactly, label similar cases consistently, flag ambiguous items instead of guessing, and don't let personal assumptions creep into your decisions. AI versus machine learning. AI is the broader goal of machines performing tasks that need human-like intelligence. ML is a subset of AI where systems learn from data instead of being explicitly programmed. What is an SLA? A service level agreement, a defined time limit to resolve a query or ticket, which keeps the whole annotation pipeline on schedule. Also, don't forget the basics. They will ask about your Microsoft Office skills, especially Excel, Word, Outlook, and PowerPoint. Section 7. HR round. Now let's move to the HR round. This is about fit, not technical skill. Tell me about yourself. Keep it structured. Brief background, relevant skills like attention to detail and comfort with structured work, and why this role fits you. Always end by connecting your strengths back to what the role needs. Why do you want to join Amazon? Mention the scale of impact, the chance to work close to real AI ML product development, Amazon's learning culture, and room to grow. Strengths and weaknesses. Pick a real strength like attention to detail. And for your weakness, choose something genuine along with the concrete step you're taking to improve it. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Talk about growing within data or AI operations, maybe moving into quality review or team lead responsibilities. Why should we hire you? You're detail-oriented, dependable, a fast learner, and comfortable with structured, compliance-driven work. Are you comfortable with an 11-month contract? Say yes, and frame it as a valuable opportunity to build real AI ML exposure. Salary expectations and notice period. Be honest and direct here. Don't overthink these. And always have 2 or 3 questions ready for the interviewer, like how training is conducted, what KPIs define success, and what growth looks like after the contract. Section 8. Managerial round. This round tests how you behave with people and how you handle judgment calls. Tell me about a time you had a conflict with a teammate. This is where the STAR method comes in, which I'll explain in a second. How do you handle constructive criticism from a manager? Listen without getting defensive, ask clarifying questions, apply the feedback, and follow up to show improvement. Managing multiple deadlines. Again, a STAR story, focused on how you prioritized and still delivered results. What if you disagree with a manager's instruction? Raise your concern respectfully with clear reasoning, but follow the final decision unless it conflicts with policy or ethics. Handling a difficult team member. Address it directly but respectfully, offer help, and escalate if it continues. A time you took initiative without being asked. This maps directly to Amazon's bias for action principle. Section 9. Leadership principles plus STAR method. Every single Amazon interview, technical, HR, or Managerial will circle back to these leadership principles. Prepare at least one story for each. Customer obsession, ownership, learn and be curious, bias for action, deliver results, dive deep, earn trust, insist on the highest standards, invent and simplify, and I write a lot. STAR method. And here's the framework to structure every single one of those stories. STAR. Situation and task. Set the scene into 2-3 sentences, just enough context. Action. This is the most important part. Explain specifically what you did, step by step. Result. Close with the outcome, ideally with a number or clear impact, and one honest line on what you learned. If you master STAR, you can answer almost any behavioral question they throw at you, for this role or any other. Closing. Final tips. Before you go into that interview room, remember these 5 things. 1. Prepare 5 or 6-star stories and reuse them flexibly. 2. Always lead with quality and honesty over speed or hiding a mistake. 3. Confirm your flexibility on shifts, weekends, and the contract structure. 4. Keep HR answers concise and Mr. Answers example-driven with a clear result. 5. Always close with a couple of smart questions for the interviewer. That's the complete breakdown, technical, HR, and managerial rounds, plus the STAR method and leadership principles. If this helped you, hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment below telling me which company's interview you want me to break down next. I read every comment, and I might make a full video on it. See you in the next one. Good luck with your interview.